May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough.
So I totally forgot that I was recording, but I took my dough out, laid it out, put a little bit of honey and some sea salt, a little bit. It's fine, but it's still not super fine like table salt or nothing. Alright, now roll that up, and then I'm going to roll it up again here and then put it back in the bread machine and let it finish doing its own thing. Because it's time to take the paddle out, and I figured that we'd just play around with it a little bit. And I forgot I was recording this video, so thought we'd let you know what we're doing. Now this baby's going back in here. Today I'm making that buffalo chicken pasta dish, and I thought that I wanted to share that with you guys. So that means we had to record it. I was going to make rolls with this, and which I didn't remember. I wrote it down, but in my head I thought I was making homemade bread to go with this, so that's what I did. I made a loaf of bread. Well, I'm making a loaf of bread, and that's fine. It's been a while since we've had homemade bread, that's why I put it on the list anyways. So we can swap out. I probably will make rolls on the Salisbury steak night instead, but I'm going to bake the chicken instead of like frying it or anything like that on the stovetop. I just prefer baked chicken. I just think that it has a better texture and all of that, especially when it comes to adding it to dishes. So I'm just going to put it on a cookie sheet here, bake it. Of course, we're going to season it, and then we'll come back and make the pasta. This is a recipe that my friend tagged me in on Facebook, and it definitely seems like something right up our alley. So we're gonna make it, and I am excited about it, which that doesn't mean nothing because I'm often excited about my food. But yeah, I'm gonna record that. It's been a super busy day. It's just been a rapid fire. I filmed a cleaning and decluttering video, which you would have seen. Watch the cleaning channel. And I don't post here on days that I post on the cleaning channel. Get this going. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, I filmed a cleaning video. I got Lily's room, hopefully the last coat of paint in Lily's room. I'm not recording that simply because it's a hot mess. We're having to work like around her stuff. We've moved most of her stuff to the middle of the room, so it's a hot mess in there. It's already a hot mess because that room has been neglected pretty much since we moved here. This is the first remodel that it's getting. So I will share the end results of that, but I'm not sharing the whole process of that. Okay, I'm sorry. I said I would, but we will be doing more in her room because her room needs a lot. I'm going to redo her bathroom, all of that. So I will be sharing that over on the cleaning channel, but just her room was it was too much. It was too much. So we're getting this chicken going here, and then I have to go down and get my workout in and get on the cycle for 20 minutes. While this cooking chicks. Yeah, that's right. Alright, we are, goodness, now I gotta watch that. We're just seasoning up the chicken. Y'all know we do use onion powder, garlic powder. That's like our favorites, and salt. I call it the Three Amigos because that is the things that I will always put on my food. But I'm also gonna go in with just a little bit of this smoked paprika. And what else? Is that all? Is that all we feeling today? Definitely not. Alright, and then we're going to go in with this buttery steakhouse. I have the buttery poultry season too, but you know, it's all pretty much the same to me. I mean, it's not, but it is. Does that make sense? Didn't think so. Got my workout in. The bread is not looking like it's going to be good. I don't know. I mean, it don't look bad, but it just did not, it didn't rise anymore really after I put it back in there. I don't know, it could have definitely been me. Y'all know I have a problem sticking to recipes, and I definitely did not stick to the recipe on that either. But as long as it tastes good, or at least decent, and we can just eat it with our dinner, that's all that matters. This is the recipe. Maybe I can get it to show on here for you. And then, if I forget to put it down below, it's not as important. So, we're gonna make this. It's buffalo chicken mac and cheese. That's what it is. I was thinking some pasta, but isn't that the same thing? It takes chicken, ranch packet, the dry mix, a block of cream cheese, a small block of Velveeta, 3.5 cups of milk, buffalo sauce, pasta, salt and pepper. So we're gonna make it. When I make it though, I'm going to, what does this say? Oh, it's a slow cooker meal. I didn't know that. So, I would have known if I looked. I did look at the ingredients, but that's as far as I went. We're gonna make it on the stovetop though. I'm gonna make it, and the last step, I'm gonna add the buffalo sauce. So that way I can just add buffalo sauce to John's. So that's what, and mine and John's. So that's what we're gonna do. And that way the kids can eat it as well. I did not soften my cream cheese because I forgot to get it out. That's no big deal. We pop it in the microwave and nuke it for a few seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and get the pasta and get them cooked because, well, I'm not doing it how the recipe said. Okay, so I was looking at the recipe and I'm a little bit scared of trying to follow it exactly because it is a crock pot recipe. I'm a mess. It's okay. Ignore it. I usually am. But yeah, I'm still gonna make it because I have been thinking about this since my friend tagged me in it. So we're gonna make it, but I'm just gonna have to, you know, do my own thing, use the same ingredients but less. Like it's supposed to use 3.5 cups of milk, and since I'm gonna cook the noodles first and then add all the stuff in, I don't have to do all that. I wish I would have noticed that it was crock pot, and then I would have just made it how the recipe calls for it to be made, but I didn't, and I'm already on this journey. We're gonna keep going. We just gonna go ahead and use all of it, and if it's too much, we'll try to freeze it because that's our thing here lately. So that's what we'll do. The water is just now, I just now had turned it on before I turned on the camera because the bread still has 34 minutes and I want it to kind of get done at the same time, and my man ain't home yet from work anyway. So I want it to be fresh when he gets here, but also don't want to be in the kitchen cooking when he gets here. Hoping to have dinner done so that we can eat and then enjoy the show together, at least an episode tonight before we go to bed. So that's the plan. Alright, so while the noodles are boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and, I should have just tore it with my fingers, but my knives aren't sharp and I can't sharpen knives. I'm a mess, and John's not here to sharpen them, so it's alright. Using our very dull knife and cutting it.
Where we got her, how those kittens was playing with each other.
Yeah.
Like,
alright, so like I mentioned earlier, since I'm not making the crock pot one, I'm not following the recipe to a T. I'm going to use all the ingredients, but just like, I'm not adding 3.5 cups of milk because it's not going to soak it up because the noodles are already cooked. This, it said it's softened enough. That's what I was trying to get out. And I don't have a whole block of cream cheese either. I mean, I have more in there, but this was like, I think 6 ounces instead of 8. And I just decided it was enough instead of opening a whole new block or, you know, leaving this one in there or anything like that. I figured 6 is close enough to 8. Right. It also calls for 1 small block of Velveeta, and I don't know what that is. So we're just gonna add a packet or two of the cheese sauce here that we always keep on hand. Okay, it's not completely, but it's close enough. We'll finish it up. And we're gonna go in with the ranch packet. Now I'm pretty sure that this would be really good if you also added some bacon, some real bacon, bacon bits, whatever. We're not gonna do that though. We're gonna stick to the recipe. And I don't think I got bacon bits. Get everything mixed in. And then I'll add salt as needed. I did salt and season the noodles while I was cooking them as well. Ew. And John just got home like 3 minutes ago. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have another. So we had almost a whole packet of this in the refrigerator from Wendy's. Last night she made taco salad, but she loves this Velveeta cheese and Ricos, so she put that on her taco salad. So that was almost a whole one because she's the only person that ate it. Hello, darling.
What do I eat?
Right here.
Oh, it's not.
Oh gosh. It really is. If you don't want to eat these noodles, you can get you some of the warm up the noodles from last night.
What is that?
This is going to be chicken and cheese. Supposed to be buffalo chicken, but I'm not going to put buffalo in the actual recipe. I'm just going to put buffalo in mine and Dad's. Alright, I'm just going to put about, we'll call that a half a cup, because I don't want to overdo it. Sometimes Lily says stuff is too cheesy, whatever that means. Which, funny story, Kim has problems with cheese as well. Like Lily started having problems with milk and stuff. Kim has problems with cheese, and I didn't realize how much I cooked with cheese until she was here and spent a few days with us. So, if you have any delicious but cheese-free recipes, let me know down below, because I need some. Because everything that I cook pretty much has cheese. My bread's done. Alright, now we're going to put this chicken in here. Almost dropped one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back on low because it's making some noise on me. Okay, I think I'm gonna add another half a cup of milk. So that would be, would that be half the milk? I don't know. 1.5 cups of milk anyways. Try it. Might be a little hot, so be careful. Your nails look super dirty, but I hope that's nail polish. Okay.
Ew.
What does that mean?
Tastes good to me.
What's y'all mean?
Ew.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Tastes good to me.
Since you're standing over the sink stove eating it out of the pot, is it good?
No.
Doesn't matter when it's just your family, right sis? It's a little ugly, but it'll be alright.
And
Alright, so in this bowl I'm going to put I don't know how much of this. Enough, anyways, to make sure that John gets enough. The girls already have been eating it. Well, Lily, I think, only took one bite, but she's ready for me to get her some. And Wendy was over here eating it. She really likes it, so we call that a win. Now, I'm not going to measure out this part because I'm only doing such a small amount here. I'm just going to eyeball it, and whatever looks good, that's what we're going with for the buffalo sauce, which I actually don't have buffalo sauce. This is red hot, but whatever, close enough. Alright friends, and here is the final product. It was absolutely delicious. The not so pretty bread was also delicious, but this was a hit. It would definitely be added into our rotation. I really enjoy when meals can be versatile and the whole family eat them with just little changes. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye friends.